phone. Like no one's really observant of their environment. I feel like comics are some of the most observant humans.
Most aware.
Aware. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Aware of like little details.
Because funny shit happens to everybody in this truck, I would say.
For sure.
But I think because we do so many shows and we're wired this way, because our livelihood is built off of this stuff, like we know to recognize, rather than just like proceeding with your day, you're like, oh, let me jot this down.
That's funny.
Yeah, like you don't jot down enough, so you don't know that it happened, or you don't know your comedy language yet.
I'm looking at the phone. There's a lot.
It's a lot of
There's a
well,
lot.
yeah. Well,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God, bro.
Oh my goodness.
but that's just living.
I was not
It's like a
expecting that.
25-page
and that's
essay.
barely anything.
There's
That's
just blocks of
but,
text.
but imagine if you jotted down a few ideas every day. It's gonna add up.
Oh, so that wasn't
That's a
just
lot.
2 days.
That's not just today. No, this is just like the one notepad that I put everything into.
Oh, okay.
So this has been going on like
That's
since
a
I've been a
lot.
comedian, or since I got an iPhone. 'Cause
Gotcha,
before it was
okay.
paper and shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I was just thinking like, oh yeah, like so the American viewers is very strange. Like we love seeing British people being British in the past. Like only in the past. Like we want to see dragons and shit, and like we don't want to see you present day if you're British unless you're baking a cake.
That's awesome.
You-
OJ's British too.
Yeah.
See?
He's like, I didn't even know that.
Because we have Bake Off, all the Americans watch it.
Yes, but that's the only present day thing that we clamor for. Like
Yeah.
we don't want to
Peaky
see,
Blinders.
Look at his face.
right? It's like
It is
Game of
old
Thrones.
British.
It's Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
It's like all the blockbuster shit is British people being British in the past.
19,
Blinders.
Peaky Blinders.
1920s, like. Okay.
Yeah.
Fact is true, though. He's not wrong.
What was the Queen's show? There was a show about.
Oh yeah, The Crown. The
Yeah,
Crown.
Yeah,
Bridgerton. Like
Yeah.
we don't care. We want you to be British in the past.
Right.
That's just our jam.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Yeah,
There's a lot of history.
I mean, this is like a dumb.
That's,
Like I don't.
OJ took that personally.
Like I don't know if this will work or not. It's just like a dumb sentence that I wrote. Maybe it'll work just as a non sequitur on stage. I just wanted to be like, did you know parkour was invented by a French guy who found out his girlfriend is pregnant?
Where did that come from, though?
I don't get it.
You don't get
You
it?
don't get it? Like he's running away.
But dude, like, how did you? Where did that come from?
I
you're
don't
just
Saw
know.
a guy running doing parkour.
Yeah. This is just a funny thought to me. Like that's the most extreme way to like walk out on your family. Is it just open up a window and just go down brick walls and like swing through pipes? Yeah. So we'll see how it does with the crowd. Like
Yeah.
it tickles me, but yeah,
That one took me a little time.
sure.
Matt got it right.
But if I started doing the act out on stage, you'd be like, ah, okay, that's funny.
once
He's
you
moving
went-
around. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's just so silly. You're like,
It's so
what?
funny.
Like,
I
yeah,
mean,
how'd you-
it's
how'd
so
you come
absurd.
up
Just
with that?
imagine a girl being like, I'm pregnant, and him like letting that sit in, then opening up the window and just and
swinging.
and that's how parkour was invented.
Do you ever get where people are just like, "Yo, be funny"? Like,
Oh, that's the worst,
make
man.
jokes,
It's
like,
sort of like when you
like a monkey or something.
no, you know,
just like,
it's a that's the worst when they go be funny or tell me a joke. That's always. And then another one too is don't put this in your thing. Or they'll be whenever someone says don't put this in your thing,
Like, I'm
they're
going
talking
to.
about the most boring thing in the world. I go,
Right.
do you
Oh,
understand
really?
I'm a stand-up comedian? My job is to make a crowd laugh.
Right.
Why would I? Yeah, because they'll be like, I was trying to get an apple pie, so I was at Ralph's, and they were out of apple pies, so he offered me a cherry pie, and I got the cherry pie, but I really want an apple. Don't put this in your thing.
You're like, all right.
I go,
like, don't worry, buddy.
I don't know how I would.
Yeah.
And the ironic thing is, if I did, I'd be like, now he's in my thing. Like this meta version of, don't put this in there. Like you're safe.
you're good.
Yeah. I think regular people will get it too sometimes or it's like non-stand-ups. If you're an introvert and they're like, why are you so quiet? Or just like fucking let the person be. Sometimes extroverts won't let introverts be introverts. Like
That's how Matt is.
telling an introvert, why are you so quiet? Is like, shut the fuck up. Why are you so loud?
Yeah.
Yes. Introverts don't go to extroverts and say, why are you so loud?
That's true.
So don't go up to an introvert and be like, how come, you're really quiet? Why are you so quiet? Because we're different.
Oh, you're an introvert.
Yeah.
Are you
Really?
actually
A little bit. Yeah, I think I'm like,
in the middle?
that's what's the troubling thing, or not troubling, but because you have that thing of being a comedian Like, this is fun. I know you guys, you know, like, you invited me to be on the podcast. And
Known OJ for years.
yes,
Yeah,
we go way back, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love watching British people. Yeah. So, this is very,
In the present.
so, like, they'll expect you to be the bouncing off the walls guy. But again, if I'm at a party and I don't know anybody, like,
Yeah.
I want to chill. Like, you didn't hire me for a corporate event,
Right.
right? Like, if I'm just, like, hanging out.